Okay, good evening. Just an update on Kari Blasting game. He's in concussion protocol, so we'll see where that goes for this week. But obviously, it's going to be tough to get back there for him. We just hope he's okay and hope he's doing fine with that. Overall, for the game, I thought we took the ball. Decided to take the ball with the coin toss there, and guys did a really good job of taking the ball down the field. I thought that was the first 15 was really good, and obviously we scored a touchdown there. That was excellent. Got a 4-and-out on defense, and then we had that one interception from there. And really in the first half, I thought our offense did a good job operating. We got some good yards in there from a bunch of different ways. Running the football was a big goal for us today, and I thought we accomplished that goal. Stopping the run was also a big goal for us, and I thought we did that as well. When you look at the third downs in the first half for the defense, it wasn't good, right? We were 5 of 6. Didn't do a good enough job on that, but we came back in the second half and they ended up, 7 of 14. But we did a good job with that, adjusting, and the players did a good job of executing to give ourselves a chance to win in that situation there. Really the story of the day, right, is just the takeaways. You can't. It's hard to win. The league's pretty even, in most spots, and it's hard to win when you have -5. And again, that's a whole team thing, right? It's us protecting it, us protecting the quarterback, us getting on defense, and us doing a better job there, taking the ball away on D. So again, that's really where the story was. Again, I love the fight of the guys at the end there. Defense gave us a chance at the very end with those stops that we had and with the missed field goal that they had. But with that, open to questions.
Tyson Bagent's day, it looked like things were going very well for him through 3 quarters, and then a lot of problems at the end, turnovers, not a lot of completions. What happened to him in the 4th quarter?
Yeah, just I'm gonna have to look at it, and what I saw out there was they play man coverage, right? That's what they do. They're tight coverage there, and we were throwing it in the tight windows, and we got to do a good job with our decision making and accuracy, and that's where it is. And again, I'll look at the tape to see exactly what they were doing. But again, that's the first number one job of a quarterback is to protect the ball.
Do you feel like you guys were getting a lot of opportunities at the end to win? Like it was there to take?
Oh yeah. We made stops. We made stops on downs on defense. We had time. We still had time. We still had time, and the guys were fighting and battling. And because of that, we made it a game at the end. And so I really believe that we had a chance at the end there.
What was the biggest difference with the defense in the second half? They gave a couple touchdowns in the first half, no touchdowns in the second half.
Yeah, it's just the third downs. Yeah, the reason they kept those drives, we were playing the run great, we were tackling good, we were doing all those things well. And during that first half, the only thing that they had on the plus side was the third downs. Like I said, 5 of 6, and I believe 2 of them were in the red zone. So that's where we needed to get corrected, and we made the adjustment, and they did a nice job.
Are you guys optimistic about Justin after seeing him throw Friday?
Yeah, he's day-to-day. We'll find out more tomorrow. And we'll see where it is because, he started throwing, which is a positive, and we'll see where it is in terms of his functionality.
Are you hoping that he could be back Thursday?
We'll see where it is. We'll see.
How was the week at large? How do you think you and the team handled that? There was a lot going on. You had trades. You had trade demand that didn't happen with Jalen. You had David Walker, and then you go on the road Saturday.
Yeah, I would say really good. Obviously, if we would have won the game, it would have been great. It's not great because we lost, but our guys hung together. They always do. They practice well. They came out ready to play today. And again, if we get the ball right, we would be right today. So that's where it is. But guys were physical. They finished every play, and they played our style, which is the style we want to play.
Tyreek Stevenson left with an injury. What's the latest on him?
Yeah, we'll see where he is. I know it was a lower leg injury. We'll see where he is tomorrow.
What's the key to the running game? Doing well early in the game, especially the first half, and then there were any adjustments that they made because it didn't seem like there was many big holes as there were earlier.
Again, they shift their front a little bit here and there, to overload that one side that we were running to the whole time. And that's, again, my hat's off to them. They made the adjustment, and it wasn't as effective as it was. But again, I thought we did a really good job overall during the course of the day of running the football.
They don't talk much about Bagent's ability to run with the ball, but it seemed like he really took advantage of things out there. I could get 70 yards rushing.
Yeah, he had some really nice plays. It wasn't just the QB scrambles. There was a disconnect from runner a couple times, where he kept the ball on those. And that was cool to see him on the edge there. And, it's also the keepers. He had some waggles and boots where he got on the edge and had a chance to either run pass option, and he did a good job with that.
What was the plan for Sweat today going in?
Yeah, just play him on the third downs, play him in the 2 minute. And again, my hat's off to the defense. Really did a really nice job at the end of half, 2 minute, during that situation. They still had some time. They still had some timeouts, and our guys did a really good job with that. But for the most part, play him third down, 2 minute, and we're going to roll him in first and second down. So it was a good plan.
How do you look, Peter?
Look good. He had a couple good pressures there. He's getting his feet wet. Different style of defense. A little bit different terminology. So for him to come in here and play that many plays, it was cool.
What was the significance for you guys to get that deal done yesterday? To get it done, not exactly right away, but before you'd even played a game, now it's finished.
Yeah, it's extremely important. Ryan and his staff did an awesome job working through that and getting that done in a timely fashion, and we're all excited. When you add a pass rusher, to your defense and to our franchise, that's a big deal for us going into the future.
You and Ryan both talked this week about how you felt you were closer than people thought. In what ways are you, and what ways aren't you after a game like this today?
Well, this would be evidence that we are very close, because, being -5, in the turnover margin and keeping it that close, the ability for us to show our style. Our style is to run the football, stop the run, be physical, and we just got to get the ball right.
What do you make of Tyson's experience here now? If Justin's back next week, this is it for Tyson for now. 3 starts, some ups and downs. How do you think he did filling in?
Yeah, in terms of his operation, okay, and knowing, the offense and operating the huddle, in and out of the huddle, for a guy to come in there, as a rookie like that, was pretty impressive when you think about it, and I think he's had really good moments in that, the starts that he's had. And, again, he's going to build off of that. He's got to learn. The most important thing Tyson can do now, because the performance is over, is to learn from his performance and to get better, and to partner up with the coaches, with the offensive coordinator, with myself, and look at those plays where he needs to improve, and also look at the good plays. There's a lot of good plays out there that he had, in the first half, third quarter today. And he's got to build off of both those things.
You guys, I think they were on your half of the field for every play of the fourth quarter. Have you ever seen that before, number one? And number two, the game seemed to kind of grind to a halt there at the end with both defenses playing pretty well. Did you think you had a chance at the end to break through there?
Yeah, we always do think we have a chance. We just needed one takeaway on defense to give ourselves a short field and put ourselves in scoring position, or a kick, or a punt return, or a kick return, whatever that might be, to really flip the field. Because of the turnovers, they were playing on the midfield most of the day. And that happens sometimes, and that's called sudden change. And our defense did a great job of rising up to the occasion on most of those occasions during the course of the day, getting a 3 and out, making them punt, stopping them on downs, and doing that. And this gives our team a chance.
What do you make of the offensive line penalties today? I think everybody but Tevin had either a false start or a hold.
Yeah, you go back and look at those. Obviously the false starts are the false starts. We got to clean those up, but the holdings, you got to look at them. Sometimes that happens when you extend plays on the perimeter, when you're extending plays as a quarterback. That happens sometimes. But again, I'll go look at them. I'll look and evaluate all those penalties and see what we think.
Did you get an explanation on the Bayless flag, the face mask?
Yeah, it was a face mask. He grabbed it.
When you have penalties, kind of a real inopportune time like that, is that a learning lesson, or should you guys be past learning?
You just can't do that. We're pro football players and coaches. We know that you can't grab the face mask. We got to be better than that.
On the Tyson Bajan scramble in the first half, that they marked it short and then you challenged and then won the challenge. Can you just kind of talk about the operation, like how you decided to do that?
Yeah, so upstairs, Harry's upstairs, and we're always looking at it. And I thought that it was spotted short to begin with. So we looked at it on replay, and then we had enough time, and again, it was early, so we just threw it. And we had a good look at it, and it was overturned. It was good by the league.
You guys have your quarterback depth chart the way it is for a reason. Justin's your starter for a reason ahead of Tyson. What does Justin bring to you guys when he comes back that you don't have right now?
I would just say the experience factor. Him playing all those games, certainly an experience factor. And, he's operated in this offense, you know, and he's had some good weeks, you know, prior to this, the Washington game, you know, he's had some good games this year. You know, so we're excited to get him back when he comes back, and certainly the dimension of also the disconnects and running the ball. You know, he likes, you know, he can obviously run the ball, and the quarterback runs are viable there too. And, you know, the perimeter is getting under attack more. So that's what he brings.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.